as a former editor of the Daily Telegraph, you'll understand innately the big controversy about whether the NRL Grand Final was going to stay in Sydney or sneak back up to Brisbane. But I want to show you how the Australian Rugby League chief, Peter V'landys, announced this long-awaited decision this afternoon at his press conference.
So we wanted to give it to a city that needs a major football event. And that's why we've gone with Melbourne. Just kidding.
The NRL Grand Final in Melbourne. I tell you what, V'landys is such an operator. I reckon he'd do that.
The NRL Premiers have been in Melbourne for a long time.
Well, exactly. I reckon he'd put a grand final there if he could get 100,000 people turning up.
Put the NRL logo on the Sydney Opera House as well, given his racing pedigree. But I like the idea of taking grand finals on the road, though. I mean, the AFL is the most wrongly named organisation in Australia. The A should be a V. They don't really act like it's a national competition. And you look at the benefits that the Super Bowl gets in the NFL and in the States. You know, the money that goes into the bidding. The huge exposure to new markets, new cities, new merchandise opportunities. I think it's crazy that deal was stitched up with Dan Andrews and the AFL before the last Victorian election, where they get it in perpetuity. It goes to I'm going to show my South Australian bias here, mate, but it goes to a flawed Victorian sense of ownership when it comes to what should really be a national game.
Absolutely spot on, mate. And the biggest footy game of the year is on this Saturday at Adelaide Oval with the showdown, and the Mighty Crows will get up, hopefully. Thanks for joining us, Pembo.